What's up, tax savers? Let's continue breaking down certain tax forms today, and we're going to discuss two today that are commonly lumped together, and that's the 1099 DIV and the 1099 INT. They're very similar, but different forms, and oftentimes you'll see them on the same page if you have a brokerage statement. So the 1099 INT reports interest income. So this is any interest that you've earned on accounts or loans that you have out to private parties. And so if you've got a checking account, historically they've been very low for these last few years, but we're starting to see them tick up. But usually you'll get some form of interest income on your bank accounts or savings accounts or any brokerage accounts that you have. And so whatever interest is earned on those accounts, your bank will put them on a 1099 INT, and you have to recognize that as interest income. A more common place you'll see that is if you've got an escrow account on your mortgage. The money that sits in that escrow account throughout the year also earns interest. So not only will you have interest expense on your mortgage, you'll also have interest income that was earned on that escrow account. And then if you're someone who loans money to people and they pay you interest, technically they should be sending you a 1099 INT for the total interest portion, not the principal portion, but the interest portion of whatever they paid you throughout the year, so that you pick up and report that interest income on your tax return. Now, if it's under $10, then they're technically not required to send you a 1099 INT. Technically, you're still required to report that $7 or $8 of interest. Reality is most people end up not realizing it's even earned and don't report it, but technically you are supposed to report those dollars of interest. So that's the 1099 INT. The 1099 DIV is for dividends received. So if you own stocks, so say you own Disney or Comcast or a publicly traded company, and they pay an annual dividend throughout the year, any dividends they pay, they'll report on the 1099 DIV, so it's easy to track those and get at tax time and pick those up as income. So that's the INT and the DIV. Kind of fun to say when you say them together like that, and we'll see you next time.
We coming. Yeah, we coming.